We'll be starting with The Nation. Major headline: wage. Governors won't pay above 70,000 naira. Uzodimma panel to give report. Federal government didn't offer 105,000 naira, says presidency. Kaduna stolen money should be recovered, says Sheikh Husani. Leaked fiscal policy documents not authentic, presidency affirms. Saudi-bound intending pilgrims held with 2.220 kg cocaine. Sanwo-Olu gives 10 million naira to LASU's best graduating students. What stories do we have in The Nation?
I have a desperado story. So these four group of persons were caught at a hotel. According to the Director, Media and Advocacy, NGF headquarters, Abuja, Femi Baba Femi, they found these four persons. Usman Kamoruddin is 31 years old, Olasukomi Owolabi, 46, Fatai Yekini, 38 years, and a lady, Anyila Kemi, 34 years. And four of them dare, or they allow somebody to dare to use them to swallow 200 pellets of cocaine. They were attempting to swallow it. They found at a hotel, the Emerald Hotel, Ladipo, Oshodi, Lagos State, along the airport road, and they were planning, they were due for to travel for the Hajj. You know, Hajj is ongoing, and they were found those pellets of cocaine. Each of them was supposed to swallow 100 wraps of each, and wow. NDLA saved their lives.
I'm telling you, they would have died.
It was practically just rescue them from a death sentence and a quick trial, because in 3 months the trial don't finish, just be hanging somewhere in Saudi. But
these people have got
NDLA saved their lives. Well done, NDLA.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Any other story?
Yeah, so I have governors are not considering a minimum wage that is higher than 70,000 naira. This meeting was held last night in Abuja. They ruled out the 100,000 naira option being dangled by some people. It was said that sources at the meeting said that the Nigeria Governors Forum, they considered the option between 60,000 and 70,000 naira. 70,000 being what is now paid by the Edo State Governor, but that they are also trying to go in line with what the Kwara State Governor had said, that each state would be able to do what is affordable and sustainable for the state, and not what they are trying to say. They've definitely removed the 100,000 naira a benchmark, that they can't do the 100,000 naira because Nigeria as an economy cannot sustain paying 100,000 naira as a minimum wage. They also said that they debunked the claims that Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, submitted a 105 new minimum wage proposal to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They said that was false. They also said, so a committee was set up by Uzodimma, and he promised that today they will reach an agreement on what will be presented to the National Assembly as the new
minimum wage.
If
they finally agree.
If they finally agree, yes. Because he said that it's not about the workers, it's about Nigeria, our nation. We have obligations as citizens to work with the government of the day to ensure that all parties are satisfied.
Yeah. Yes, I have, there's leaked fiscal policy documents, not authentic, says the presidency. So there is no 5.4 trillion naira provision for fuel subsidy this year. That's what the presidency is saying, and he said his position on fuel subsidy removal has not changed. So this statement was given by Mr. Bayo Onanuga, Special Advisor on Information and Strategy to the President. So he says that the presidency said subsidy on fuel ended in May last year. The position has not changed. He says the commitment of the presidency to ending unproductive subsidies is steadfast, as is our dedication to supporting our most vulnerable population. The presidency is committed to mitigating the effects of removal and easing the cost of living pressures on Nigerians, and is asking the public to disregard those two fiscal documents in circulation that are being given wide coverage in the media, mainstream, and on socials. He says that those documents are actually Inflation Reduction and Price Stability Fiscal Measures Order 2024, and then what they call Accelerated Stabilization and Advancement Plan, ASAP. So these two leaked fiscal documents are not authentic. And also he says that one thing with some of these documents, that they are not clarified. Some of them have not even gotten to final approval yet. You know, there's a process, so there'll be multiple drafts and discussions. And we need to be careful. They're telling media to be careful when they get things like this, to do the proper verification before they go running around with stories. And the public also to be careful that anyone can put anything online. But, you know, the government is debunking this one and saying that there's nothing like subsidy since May. So.
Okay, so I have a story here. A former senator who represented Kaduna Central, Shehu Sani, yesterday urged the Kaduna State Government to recover all the funds allegedly diverted under the Nasser El-Rufai administration. The State House of Assembly accused El-Rufai and his aides of squandering $423 billion in 8 years, an allegation the former governor had originally denied. Now, the House received the report of the ad hoc committee set up to investigate all finances, loans, and contracts that was awarded by the former governor. The report indicted El-Rufai and many of his commissioners and aides as well. And now Sani said that the report had vindicated his long-held opinion that there was massive mismanagement of the funds by the last administration. And he made a post saying that the Kaduna Assembly has done a good job. I wish to congratulate them. The next step is to ensure the recovery of our stolen money. For anyone who cared to go through that published report, I don't know what serving with integrity means. Kaduna was a victim of two types of banditry, the one in the forest and the one in the government house. They left behind estates and malls for their children and left behind a mountain of debt for the children of the poor. That the report had vindicated him. He has been the only one standing and saying that these people have been embezzling the money. Finally, they have a report that's proving that, and he's expecting that the government does the right thing by, prosecuting them. So let's move now to the Punch. Major headline: federal government gets $925 million lifeline as Naira trades 1,481 to a dollar. Afrexim Bank disburses additional $925 million under $3.3 billion loan for NNPC. National grid shutdown treasonable, according to the SGF. Reps dump 740 billion misused natural resources, fund report. Atiku demands probe as federal government denies fuel subsidy payments. NGE SANS slam police over journalists on lawful detention. Motorists groan as flood overruns Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and others. Heritage Bank shareholders push for MDED's probe. 4 Hajj pilgrims nabbed with 2.2 kg cocaine in Lagos hotel. Think of taking that. Presidency denies 105,000 naira pay as Labour awaits Tinubu's offer. What stories do we have in the Punch here?
Residents of Lagos and Ogun State yesterday suffered massive flood due to that heavy rain that fell yesterday. The Punch reports that the Begamowe end of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway at Werawa end of the road was flooded and it was full. Motorists were seen swimming, going slowly in the water, and
swimming.
At 3:30 p.m. it was flooded. The Punch also reports that Akonwojo, Wemko Road, Egbeda, Lekki areas of Lagos State were flooded, while the Akute, Loto, Bakuro, Ijere, and other areas were flooded in Ogun State. This was the situation and the Lagos-Abeokuta Express Road as well. That's the end from Oshodi inwards Alakuko, and all of that was massively flooded.
Everywhere was flooded. I was in Ijora yesterday. It was flooded. Only God took me home safely.
I was caught in that rain yesterday, massively beaten.
Ew.
I just decided to play in the rain.
Let's take a short break now. When we come back, the newspaper reviews continue. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.